Hey guys, how you doing? In this video series, part 1 and 2, we're going to talk about lat health and our ability to get our arms over top of our head in the golf swing to be able to elicit as much external shoulder range of motion as possible to set the club both in the backswing and in the follow through, and also maintain posture at address when we're addressing the golf ball. So I've got two tools here. I've got my rad block and I've got my helix. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie down and I'm going to place my helix here right along my rib line here, so right in line with my shoulder blade. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a shearing motion. So this is another rad roller technique, our pin, shear, and lengthen, or compress, shear, and lengthen as it's written in your textbooks. And what we're going to do is we're going to compress, and we're going to shear and lengthen as we go back and forth. So if we're looking at a compass, north, south, east, and west, we're going east and west here. We can also go north and south by leaning into and creating side bend of our thoracic spine, and then this way here, side bend in our thoracic spine as well. So we're mobilizing the spine both forward and back and side to side. And once we've done about 5 or 6 reps there, we're going to move the roller down, get that helix in a good position. And again, looking for hypomobile tissue, so not necessarily the most painful spot, but the spot where the tissue feels the most immobile, or it doesn't glide as well as some of the other tissues. And we'll perform that same sequence again. So east and west, north and south. And that's how we're going to go ahead and restore lat length and mobility along the lateral aspect of our thoracic spine. How's it going, guys? This is part 2 of restoring lat flexibility and overall shoulder mobility and thoracic spine extensibility and rotation. As you can see, I'm against the wall here. You can't see it, but I have 3 points of contact against this wall. What I'm gonna do is bring the soles of my shoes together, or feet or socks if you're barefoot or have socks on. And my 3 points of contact are my lower back, both of my shoulder blades, and the back of my head. If you don't have the hip range of motion to get the knees down to the floor, or if this is uncomfortable for you, use a rad block to wedge up on both sides for comfort. And then from this position, I've got my dowel, my hands are up towards the ceiling, keeping those 3 points of contact. Remember, that's important. Lower back, both shoulder blades into the back of my head. I'm gonna take my dowel, big breath in, exhale, and reach all the way up for the wall and behind my head, and bring that back down, okay? So again, lower back, shoulder blades, back of the head or against the wall, dowel with my hands shoulder width apart, big breath in, exhale, come all the way up for a count of 10 to help input that new stimulus into the nervous system after our mechanical stimulus with our rad helix on our lat tissue, okay? So now our body has learned that we have this range of motion and we can use that. Enjoy that newfound range of motion, that great golf posture, and the ability for you to get your shoulders in that external range of motion on both left and right side. I'm Nick Mueller, and mobility is power.
For more information, visit radroller.com. For more video tutorials, check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/radroller.